I'm really proud of our team just for the way they were able to bounce back. You know, Saturday was a pretty emotional game for us, losing our lead, being able to play Coastal twice and to lead that game for 38 minutes and not finish, I think was something that was really fresh on our players' minds. But they really had a focus today about them that you need in March. And I say it all the time, you know, a coach-led team can get you, 7 or 8 wins, but a player-led team can really do special things. And at halftime, I didn't really need to go in. I didn't need to go in the locker room. They were in there. They were talking about what it was going to take for another 20 minutes. And I was just proud to see our team put 40 minutes together with everybody contributing.
Questions?
Coach, your team set the tone early. You jumped out to the early first quarter lead, and then the second quarter you extended it. So at halftime, you said you felt like, said you felt like that you didn't need to go in there. You played them even in the third. Did you feel good still after the third that they might make a run at you or not?
Yeah, I mean, we were leading both games before at half, so I knew that, you needed to talk to them. But my focus was on that fourth quarter. If you looked at our prior 2 games, we were held to 7 and 8 points. And so it was 62, so I can't remember, it was 48 going into the fourth, and I just told our team, keep them under 60. So regardless if we scored another point in the fourth quarter, we would win the game. And they accepted the challenge, and we were able to finish today.
Good, thank you.
Any more questions for Coach Eldricken? If you have a question, let me know, and we'll get a microphone to you.
Coach, you have five players in double figures today. Was that something you had planned going into this game today, where you wanted a balanced attack?
Yeah, in our previous 2 games, we only had 2, and usually, if we can have 3, we're very successful. But I think our team has just grown in terms of not looking at the stat sheet. You look at Bria Carter, and although she was limited to 2 points in 24 minutes, her leadership is greater than any point on this stat sheet. But they definitely executed the game plan and shot with a lot of confidence today.
And Ashley Bassett-Smith, is playing really well down the stretch lately. She had her first double-double this season. What has been kind of something that's been going for her lately?
It's been her confidence. She had a stretch during the season where she was lacking confidence, and she has really turned the corner. She's playing like a senior in her last few games, and she's really given us a post presence inside. And
defensively, you held Seb Gibson, I think, under 5 points. What was the plan on her coming in the game after she's averaging 15 in conference play?
The mission was Q's. And every time we got together, I kept counting down the minutes for the game and her points. And if you've seen Q play before and you saw the look in her eyes today, it was completely different. Her job was to shut her down, and she did it. And she took a lot of pride in it.
But App State played a phenomenal game today. Held us to 27% shooting, turned us over about 20 times, and they had 5 players in double digits. That was a well-balanced scoring team today. They raised their level of play from the last 2 times that we saw them, and they did a phenomenal job. They just did a remarkable job today.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, elaborate a little more on the shooting percentage you guys struggled from the field today, particularly with Gibson going from 1 for 12, and I think she had averaged double figures in conference play. Is that not correct?
Absolutely. She's the 8th leading scorer in the Sun Belt today. We tried to get, our game plan was to get a couple open looks from the 3-point line, a couple drives to the rim. Today, you can't rest on your offense because a lot of times, your offense will come and go, but the effort stays the same. And today it was just an off day for Sed. A rare off day, but it was an off day for her.
Coach, recently having played App State, what changed from their scheme in this game?
I think that today we didn't match their level of intensity, whereas the last 2 games I felt like we did a great job matching and surpassing the level of intensity, albeit the second half of a game, but we all know that basketball is 2 halves, and today we did not put together 2 great halves of basketball, and I thought App State did a great job, and they walked away with the victory today.